Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Jaquel, the world's worst YouTuber. Today, we're trying coffee again. I know it was just a couple of videos ago I tried coffee, but I actually was able to find Death Wish. Get a good look at it, get real familiar. Because this might be the last video I ever do. Because allegedly, it is the world's strongest ground coffee. And I want to test that out. I'll admit I already done goofed because I started brewing the coffee before I got to show you the grounds. So we're going to try and get a close-up of the grounds in some way because I know people want to know what the grounds look like for some odd reason. I guess they can look at it and test what it's like. But without further ado, Death Wish coffee. Let's look. Let's read the bag real quick, shall we? Alright. Death Wish coffee, USDA organic, world's strongest ground coffee, and this is a 1 pound bag. Ingredients: certified organic coffee. Storage: keep your coffee closed with a bag clip inside a cool, dry place or store in an airtight container. Brewing: we recommend using 2.5 tablespoons of coffee per 6 ounces of water. Visit deathwish.com for more info, blah 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 blah. 2.5 tablespoons, okay. That would equate to a whole, 6 ounces of water. I don't know what that equates to because I'm bad at math. But that's much less than I normally do. And I did it the way that I normally do it. So let's make sure that I don't have a heart attack. Back of the bag. Warning. Oh, hang on real quick. That's what I'm reading, and that's what I'm reading now. Warning. World's strongest coffee. Highly caffeinated, both our signature blend and roasting process were designed to deliver you that extra kick in the pants you need to get going. Fair trade and USDA organic Death Wish coffee uses only premium USDA organic and certified fair trade coffee beans. Dark roast and bold flavor. This unique roast has been formulated for a smooth, never bitter taste with subtle notes of cherry and chocolate. I'm going to test that also. Harness your superpowers. Let your mind and body be superpowered by 100% organic ingredients instead of toxic chemical stimulants. I prefer coffee over energy drinks myself as well. And then it just says Fair Trade Certified USDA. So, yeah. My coffee's done brewing. Let's check it out. Oh, but first, sniff test. Said it's supposed to be never bitter with notes of cherry and chocolate. I can smell the caffeine. I taste the caffeine by smelling it. I've never had that with a coffee before. It might actually be pretty fucking strong. It smells good. Like, it's actually got a decent aroma. It's not just bitter coffee and smells like ass. Because if you have some basic premium whatever coffee, it can smell, taste, whatever. I'm getting a little bit, it's more like a cherry wood than a cherry exactly. We'll see if that chocolate comes out in the taste bud. Now, what I'm looking for is, given that it is so dark, I'm trying to see how bitter it is. Since they claim that it's got notes of cherry and chocolate, points might be taken away if I don't taste the cherry and chocolate. Though I will play benefit of the doubt and say that since I'm a smoker, it might wind up might not taste it because I've killed half of my taste buds, if not more. But like usual, other than that, I'm going to rate it by what I normally do, which is taste, scent, and aroma. You know, that fun little median where you can taste it by the scent. And then the extra added bonus is going to be how strong it is, since it claims to be the world's strongest coffee. Let's put it to the test, because I am a coffee connoisseur, if you will. Currently, I've got Cafe Bustelo espresso. I've got regular, basic, default diner swill coffee for when I run out of the Maxwell House Colombian Premium, and I got a bunch of different blends of coffee. That's the point. Well, since I already brewed my pot of coffee and it's ready for me to taste it at any second, I usually try to do a grounds shot because I know some people like to see what the grounds look like. Got this. Full focus. Come on. Okay, I guess that's as good as I'm going to get with it being all wobbly and shit. But I'll still put it up there. I mean, it looks dark as fuck. It looks dark AF. Been wanting to try this coffee for a good couple of years now since I first heard about it. You can't tell I'm blowing on it. Yeah, it's dark. It's not bitter. It's almost like it's a light roast, but it's still dark. I'll let it cool down a little bit before actually giving it a looking for the cherry and chocolate notes. But I think I'm getting a little bit of that cherry there. Maybe like, okay, yeah, I'm getting it. More in the aroma than the actual taste. I guess that's what notes are supposed to be. Okay, hang on. Give me 2 minutes. I need to let this cool down for a little bit because I'm burning the shit out of my mouth. Just because I didn't go ow this time doesn't mean that I have learned my lesson. Alright, let's try this again. No. Ooh, nice and rich, bold and smooth. Maybe I measured it out wrong and it's not dark enough, or it's just not supposed to be super bitter and they did something to where, like, I'm actually impressed how dark the grounds were and how it smelled. I thought this was going to punch me straight in the face. But, little known fact, did you know that light roasts actually contain more caffeine than the dark roasts? As far as flavor goes, pretty good. Like, it's almost weak in flavor. Like, the flavor that you're going to be looking for, from what I can tell, is more in the aroma, like the aromatic behavior of scent and taste combined. So far so good. Alright, and now we have 2 things left to do. For all you smokers out there, I'm going to have it with cigarette. But at the same time, I'm going to continue drinking this, and I'm going to grade it on its potency in the high content of caffeine. Alright, so. Should be fine, right? Should be fine? Alright. Yes, I'm talking to myself. I hear voices now, don't you know? So, trying the coffee with the cigarette. Half the people aren't really going to care, but the other half, well, now you know. And just for the record, it is a Marlboro Red 100. Now that it's cooled off a little bit more, I taste the cherry. You know, again, when you're tasting the coffee with the cigarette, you want to try and get that aftertaste right there in the aromatic chamber, the space between your throat and your sinuses right there to come through your mouth and your sinuses at the same time so you get a full flavor aromatic effect. True story, by the way. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Yeah. Well, they blend excellently together. They blend excellently. Now, mind you, the cigarette is really just bonus points. I don't rate the whole thing off of the cigarette aesthetic. Is that even an aesthetic? It's a horrible aesthetic if it is one. I smoke cigarettes, but I also understand it's a nasty fucking habit. So, regular PSA, kids, if you're watching, don't smoke. It's not cool. It's a nasty habit to start. But for those of you who are like me and just have accepted fate, this is for you. Now, I'm going to finish the cigarette and I'm going to keep talking. And we're going to see how long it takes for the caffeine to kick in. Because I was dead tired when I started this. I'm already starting to turn out to be some sort of jabberjaw, just talking. I can throat sing, by the way. It's a good way to also find out where the phlegm is in your throat. I'm going to go ahead and say it's a 10 out of 10 for the caffeine, because this is a big frickin' mug. Don't get me wrong. It's a big frickin' mug. It's about the size of my head. See? About the size of my head. My face. So warm. Definitely stronger than the Leroy Jenkins. Not to try and throw shade at Leroy Jenkins or Player One coffee, but I've had some strong coffee. And a lot of it usually makes my heart race and do that whole fluttery thing where it's like, what are you doing to me, asshole? Not getting that so far with this. Time will tell. However, out of my 7 out of 7 rating system, I'm going to give this a solid, just on taste alone, it's probably going to get a 6.2. Scent and flavor, and the aroma pulls it back up though, so it's not just a 6. However, goes good with coffee, so that's goes good with coffee. Goes good with a cigarette, so bonus points there. And the caffeine is fucking worth it. Fuck my mouth noise. If you haven't already noticed, I've got a nervous tick that is because of the mouth noise. Holy shit! Yeah, caffeine. I have to reevaluate this real quick. Yeah, give me just a second. 6.5 out of 7. 6.5 out of 7, just because that caffeine brings it back up, the aroma brings it back up, the flavor is a little but it does have that cherry and chocolate notes in there. I'm going to give it that. World's Strongest, I haven't tasted the competitor, but it's fucking strong. Yeah. 7 on a road Death Wish coffee. My brain's going so fast I can't process words. Kids, I don't recommend chugging the world's strongest coffee. But let's see what that does. 6.5 out of 7. In about 20 minutes I might change my opinion, who knows.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.